So this week we're going to give you all kinds of different things. Alright, so like most situations with cars, when you're working on old junk, you end up waiting a lot of times for parts. In this situation, our giveaway truck, we're waiting on some parts to come back from the sandblaster. They need to be painted. And also we're waiting on the upper and lower control arm bushings, the ball joints. We're waiting on all kind of stuff, so we can't really go very far forward on that until we get our suspension put together. We're working on about 20 different projects at the same time. We will talk about what we're going to do, and we'll show you some of the stuff we're in the middle of.
Good morning, everybody. Today's another day, and today we're going to go ahead and spray out Ben's cab. I'll show you what's going on here. Bunch of dirt, bunch of fun. And we're going to pressure wash all this out because now that all of our firewall patches are ready, we're going to go ahead and we'll pressure wash the whole thing, and then we're going to sand it 40 grit some spots and T20 the other spots, and it's going to look fabulous, and then it'll be ready for paint. Yay!
Oh, hello.
Alright, so we were discussing this, and it's pretty mangled. It's mangled up in here, and who knows what's running what. So today we're going to go ahead and do the wiring in this thing, and hopefully I'll be able to get to the fuel lines later. But right now, let's go ahead and get the dash cluster out, get all this wiring out. Probably take the stereo out, maybe try to fix that just a little bit. Yeah. And we can take our knobs off while we're fun. And anyway, let's see how far we get. Be difficult this morning.
Yeah, my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath.
Alright guys, so on these switches, this is just about every single car ever made, other than late model stuff. There's this little button right here. You gotta push that all the way in. And it releases a little fork that grabs it right here. Sometimes there's like dirt and stuff gets in there, and sometimes you just gotta play with it. Anyway, these hardly ever go bad, so I'd probably just save this and see how it wants to work. But WD-40 actually cleans the switches really well. Always just remember though, you need to spray WD-40. Work the switch back and forth, and then make sure you clean it out or let it kind of dry a little bit, because WD-40 will conduct. Yeah, conduct. Oh, hello. Alright. So here's our fuse box, turn signals, all the fun. There's not really too much involved with these old trucks. But we'll go and put that to the side there. And now, blower motor still in there. I left that there. Let's go ahead and open up our box and go ahead and see what's in here. There's all of our neat old stuff there. Alright. American Auto wire. So, maybe it's a box of wire. Uh-oh, instructions. Connect the thing to the thing. Oh. Alright. What we got here? We got some stuff. Houston, we have stuff. Oh, look at that. There's that already there. Oh, we got some dome light stuff. We have some other things there. We have here. That's a pretty neat kit. You don't need to have anything all the way up to the turn signals. Ooh. So what else we got here? Got some other fun. Alright. New tumbler. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we'll open it up out here and we'll see what we got.
Oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath, fire and water me, going down deep, sing, bury me, carry me, far beneath,
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and mark where the holes for the fuse box are, and we'll go and punch them out.
down to the river, down to the river.
Alright guys, so we were able to get the grommet in there, and we didn't kill the grommet. We lubed it up with WD-40, and it didn't go in perfect, but we had to fight it a little bit, but it's in there, and we didn't cut it or anything. Yay! So we'll come right here. And here's your new wiring here. These are going to be the headlights, and all these are like the headlights and whatnot. Like I said, the grommet is good. But remember, this grill is a manual transmission with a hydraulic clutch. So what we have to remember before we mount our fuse box is usually the little boosters you can get like a 7-inch booster, which you put the center like 3.5 or so like that. So right here theoretically is the edge of our booster, and because it's a hydraulic clutch, we're gonna have to probably put the slave cylinder somewhere right in here. So that's gonna dictate where we put our fuse box. We'll probably put our fuse box way over here. So let's go ahead and do that.
When I saw you downtown, I started acting like a clown, just to see if you would notice me and maybe get you to laugh. I did get some attention from the girl right next to you. Then all my friends saw me fleeing for my life. Steam love.
Okay guys, more wiring. So now, what I did is we have a power coming out. And what that's going to do is it's going to trigger the fuel pump relay, the fan relay, and also it's a key up for the computer. It's me again. Alright, so we have to go steal the inner fender wells so we can go get sandblasted, and this is for Ben's truck. So let's go steal some parts. So here's the culprits right here. Alright guys, we're finishing the home stretches of the wiring here. So now all this stuff this is the lighting and stuff like that, fuel gauge, all the lighting. But where I'm going to put the fuel pump is going to be on the frame tucked up in there. So what I need to do is take the yellow or the orange wire and I need to cut it to length for the fuel pump. Alright guys, more loom. More loom. You know, wiring's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. You know, when you spend the time like we're doing here, measuring stuff, all that, it looks good. Works right. If you have a project you're working on and the wiring's questionable, you should probably just redo it. Because 9 times out of 10, it takes you longer to chase down an issue than it does to just do it the first time. You know what I mean? bring it out back with me here. Okay, guys. So,
So this is just the beginning of one of the things we're doing. We're working on Ben's truck, obviously. We're messing with the firewall. We're messing with the wiring. Got to get all that stuff taken care of. And Tommy, tell me a little about what you did here.
alright, so what you're looking at right now is the loom that goes all the way out back for the brake lights and whatnot. We also went ahead and wired him in some trailer lights. That I don't know if he'll ever want to use the trailer, but there it is. We got our headlight loom here. We got our power up and our starter.
So you're telling me that we haven't finished this firewall and we got to get it painted.
I didn't say no.
Yes, I need to get it painted, dang it. Let's look in here. We did some of this stuff. We're going to show you the whole video, but you see that looks like a spaghetti factory dangling out there.
What does that do?
We borrowed Brandon's bed to get us some dimensions on our 4.9-inch. And as you can see, we just have it on there just so we can see how far back we need to cut the axle so that we can get bigger tires in. Try and keep this girl from going.
Also install the bed brackets in the front.
So we are moving along. Brandon, thanks for letting us use your bed, even though you didn't know it. Because we don't have bins put back all together yet. We're missing nuts and bolts, and we haven't finished that all up yet. So we really appreciate you guys coming and spending your time with us. It's been an interesting video this time. We have lots of stuff in there. Hopefully you found something you enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.